hello everyone, hello to my sisters, my cousins, my friends, my neighbors, all the ladies in my life and outside of my life. Hello to all of you. I'm talking to my ladies. I hope you are all well taking care of yourself. I hope you are well taking care of the best vessel you will ever have, which is your body. And I hope you're taking care of your mindset. I hope you're taking care of you physically, emotionally, financially, initially that you have in your life. I hope you are well taking care of you, your entire self. So I will hope your family is doing well. And I hope even in your working environment, everything is well with you. And as usual, I'm bringing you a combo of fitness and motivational message video. And today's fitness is from Fitness with KK. So Fitness KK. And the title of the video I'm following is 40-minute full body kettlebell sweaty calorie killer strength by Fitness KK. Please go and do the exercise. You will not regret it. Not caring or not building is the easiest part. The hardest part, is the easiest part in a sense. It's the easiest part, but the hardest part is to build on solid ground, is to build yourself on solid ground, is to build your entourage, your environment on solid ground. That is where the work starts. And the work doesn't mean exactly that it is difficult. It is rather easy when you have set of disciplines, when you are disciplined, but falling out, so destroying and not caring is the hardest thing. That is where you make your life difficult, because you are falling back out of track. You are falling back in your comfort zone. You are falling back to the routine that has taken you this far, where you are now ready to change. So if you fall back to the routine that has taken you to the version that you need to change, that means you are falling out of track. You are falling off your track. So you are making your life, your choices even harder for you to fall back on track. So that is the motivational message today. So falling out of track is easy, not caring is easy, but building on yourself, working for yourself, working towards your goals, be disciplined is the hardest part. So I'm getting a little bit confused, because I want to say falling out of track is easy in a way where getting back to your normal routine, where you were not satiated, when you were not fulfilled, it's easy to fall out. But working and sticking to your goals, that is the crazy part. That is where you need to that is where you need to be focused. That is where you have to be aware. That is where you have to make choices. But when you make choices that are targeted to your goals, at the end of the day, your life is going to become easy. But when you fall out of track, although it feels easy now, at the end of the day, is going to make your life even harder. I hope I've made myself clear. If I haven't, please bear with me. I'm going to make myself even more clear. So I was inspired to write about this message, to talk about this message, because it is something I've heard. It is something I was confronted. I've been confronted so many times when it comes to the way I live my life, the choices that I make, the things I do, the things I refuse to do. And mostly they are the kind of comments and the kinds of ideas or the kinds of opinion I've received based on my choices are coming from people who actually love me. They are coming from people who actually want the best for me. And that is why I've made a video about you paying attention to your gift, you paying attention to what is worthy and worthwhile to you. Because sometimes somebody's dream about you might not actually be your dream for yourself. So anyways, the video is about destroying is easy, not caring is easy. It is building on solid ground. That is the most difficult part. That is the hardest part. That is where the real work starts. And why am I talking about this video? Why am I talking about that? Helping ourselves is the easiest thing, and I'm talking physically. It is easy for us to let go of caring for our fitness, for example. Physically, it is easy for us to let go about even the diet that we have. It is easy for us to eat whatever we feel like, to drink whatever we feel like drinking. It is easy for us to not sleep enough or sleep too much. It is easy for us to stop caring for when it comes to physical appearance, when it comes to physical even upkeep. It is easy for us to let go of it. That means it is easy for us to destroy those things even. So I'm not only talking about physical, I'm talking about financial. It is easy to spend the amount of money you have and you do not have. It is easy to borrow money. It is easy to have credit, to live on credit. I mean, when you come to the Western side of this world, it is easy for you to have credit left and right. And it is banks and financial institutions who actually contact you to lend you money. Can you imagine? And then at the end of the day, you are here walking but full of debt. Everywhere you go, you are carrying your debt, but you never know that somebody is carrying debt unless they tell you, because it is easy to look the part when you are actually not the part. And it is easy for us also to destroy ourselves emotionally. Some of us do not even care to acknowledge the kind of emotion we are going through. Some of us might be going through relationships that are not healthy. Some of us might be going through even like job environments that are not emotionally healthy, or even like friendship, even neighboring, like in a neighborhood where you are not emotionally safe or even physically safe. So it is easy for us to not take care of those things. It is easy to let go even of the education. Like, if you have, maybe you wanted to do something, you wanted to have a certain degree, you wanted to have a certain level when it comes to your education, it is easy also for you to let go of it to look like your peer. It is easy for you to let go of it to fit with the group, to fit with the crew, to walk amongst sheep, if I can say it like that. It is easy for us to destroy ourselves, but caring, but building on solid ground. And that is the hardest part. That is where the hard work starts. And most of the comments that I've received were about my choices to become under quote vegan. I'm not actually vegan per se, because I still wear whatever I feel like wearing. But when it comes to eating and stuff, I'm trying to be more plant based. And me trying is me being actually plant based. So yeah, so there were comments about all the meat and the fish and the blah blah blah, and I'm like, yes, but doctors have been I've spoken about it. People have spoken about it. I know there are types of vitamins that you can get from plants and things you need to supplement, which I have. So I'm like, no, it's cool, it's cool. But there will be like comments, and I'm not somebody who, when I am doing something, I'm like, you come and do it, and you have to do it. No, I'm rather like, oh, I see this benefit and this benefit. What do you think about it? If you want to join, fine. If you don't want, well, fine as well, because we all have different choices, and it is okay to choose differently, because we all have our own journeys. So you're trying to force anyone or somebody to be or live or make choices that you are making. It's a worthless, and for me, it's a worthless and it is a waste of time, because at the end of the day, we need to make choices that are good for us. If you make choices for people, it will backlash. It will come back slapping you left and right. And seriously, I don't want to find myself in those kind of situations where I feel like I force anyone or somebody out there, even my children, I do not force them to do things they do not feel like doing. And I want to mention examples, because maybe somebody will be like, oh, she doesn't force children, don't like to wash themselves, don't like to sleep early. No, 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 no. When it comes to routine that they have since they were babies, that one I maintain. But when it comes to, for example, like, if they don't want to hang out with a child or something, or if they don't want to be friends with certain children and stuff, I'm like, oh, they are not comfortable, I won't force them. I'll be like, but you have to be friendly, you have to be kind, but you do not need to be friends with this person. So hello, how are you and stuff. If you don't feel like being friends to that person, that's cool. Mommy will not force you. Mommy will not oblige you to be friends with that person. So I'm that kind of mom. I will not force you. I will ensure you are respectful and kind. You will not insult. You will not maltreat anyone. But maltreat anyone. But as long as you are respectful and kind, I'm cool. So that's my type. So that is what I'm saying, when I'll not force my children to do anything, and that is where I'm talking about. That's where I'm coming from. So yes, I was saying the falling out of track. So doing things the easy way is going to be, at the end of the day, difficult for you. When you do not pay attention, for example, when it comes to diet, to what and how you are eating the food that you are eating. It is easy now, but at the end of the day, if you fall sick, at the end of the day, if you gain weight, at the end of the day, if you do not have control over even things that you eat, whatever happens to you, you are like, you have put yourself out there, left the control to whoever is producing the food that you are eating, and you are eating it without even being aware of the things you are eating. And I'm talking from a plant-based person. When it comes to your physical, for example, your physical appearance or your fitness, when you choose not to exercise, when you choose to exercise today, fall back 1 month, exercise tomorrow, fall back another month, at the end of the day, it seems and it looks and it feels easy today. But when you want to have that body, when you want to strive for that goal, like that fitness goal or that fitness look, Falling out is easy now, but it's going to get back to you. The backlash is waiting for you when you feel like getting back on track. So what feels easy today is going to be difficult tomorrow. And what feels difficult today, like being disciplined, being aware of what you eat, even being aware of the kind of people you allow in your circle, because it is easy to be friends with everyone and anyone, and you do not even check you do not even check the quality of the people, but rather go for the quantity. And I'm not somebody who will go for quantity over anything. I'm always like quality, 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 quality. Even when I am broke, I'll be like, I will save this money to do this thing instead of going to buy for quantity. I am not a quantity person. If I have 5 friends in my 36 years and I don't even have 5 friends, I don't. Like, I have people, I know people I talk to, but people who know me, like everyday me, who can speak to me and they know everything about me, I do not have 5. I have people who know a little bit, but they do not know deep, deep, deep. And it's the same. I'm also not a person to be among plenty friends to people. No, I'm not that kind of person. I am quality over quantity every day, all day. So yes, even being careful about the kind of people you allow in your internal circle. So your circle, like your home, like people you allow even around your children. Being careful about that is difficult now, but it's going to be easy at the end of the day. But when you allow anyone to be in your circle, when you allow anyone and everyone to have access to you, and even to maybe your spouse, to have access to your children, to have access to your home, when you allow anyone and everyone to have access to those things, it is easy today, but it's going to backlash tomorrow. Why? Because people are different. People are raised differently. Even people who grew up in the same house, the result of their education is going to be different, because we are individuals, let alone people who had different parents, people who grew up in a different environment than yours. You will be different. So even being careful about the people you allow in your internal circle is difficult today, because you have to be selective. It is difficult today because maybe people will feel rejected, the people will react either positively or negatively to you being so selective. It's going to be difficult, because if you do not allow people to enter your circle, it's the same way people will not allow you to enter their circle. So even the ones you would like to have in your circle might not even be okay with you being in their circle. So you might feel rejected, and you will reject as well. So it might be difficult today, but at the end of the day, it's going to be easy on the long run. So when it comes to physical, when it comes to financial, when it comes to emotional, and when it comes even to your education, it is easy to fall out of track. It is easy to spend the money you do not have. It is easy to stop your education and go maybe for 1 year or 2 years, or even to forget about school altogether and never learn anything when you get out of school. It is easy to fall out of track when it comes to your physical ability. It is easy to not keep up for now, but at the end of the day, it's going to backtrack you. It's going to fall back on you. Like you will feel the backlash, and the backlash will even be harder when you would like to get back on track. So what feels easy today is going to backlash, is going to feel difficult tomorrow. So why not start with the difficult side? Why not start with what is difficult, being disciplined? Why not start with what doesn't feel right, because you are trying to get out of the comfort zone, the routine that you have had so far? Why not start with the difficult part, so that the life that we are going to live, the life that we are going towards, is going to be easy for us? So that was my video today. And I hope my message was clear enough. Starting the difficult side is going to make your life easy at the end. But doing your life easy, living your life easy, allowing anything, eating anything, doing anything is easy now, but it's going to backtrack. It's going to catch you. It's going to get you back later on. So please, as young mothers, as young aunties, sisters, and cousins, as young women today, let us try to do the difficult part by making choices that are going to be worthy at the end of the day, and help us and uplift us and boost us towards our goals, instead of choosing the easy side and getting out of track towards even the goals that we had. Okay, away from the goals that we had. That was my video today. I hope I've helped somebody out there starting with me. And until I see in another video, please take care of yourself, take care of your life, take care of your loved ones, and take care of the best person you will ever have, which is your body. Thank you for watching. Bye.